Hi, dear teachers. This question, it's about how we can divide decimal numbers. And you see right away, it's without calculator. So it's very important that we are not allowed to use a calculator. And the question it is, what is 17.86 divided by 0.19? The problem here that in the left side and the right side, there are decimals. Before we go to this one, we need to understand something very important. If I have 1.2 divided by 0.6, it's very difficult for me to divide 1.2 to 0.6. It's easier if I remove the decimal. So to remove the decimal, I'm going to say if I multiply this numerator by 10, and for sure, if I'm doing something like that, I have to do the same thing for the denominator to keep the balance or to have the equivalent without changing anything. So 1.2 times 10, right away I'm going to move the decimal point to the right side one step, so it's going to be 12. And the denominator, when I multiply by 10, I move the decimal point one step to the right, so it's going to come at 6. So 12 divided by 6, it's easy for me that it equal to 2. And actually, this is the right answer for 1.2 divided by 0.6. So the strategy here is how to avoid the decimal in both numbers. But the problem is, if I multiply one of the two by 10 or by 100, I have to do the same thing for the other one. So here, to move the decimal point for 17.86, I need to move the decimal point 2 steps to the right side. So that means I need to multiply by 100. The same thing for the 0.19. If I multiply by 100, that means I'm going to move the decimal point to the right side 2 steps. So as a result, at the end, I will have 1,786 divided by 19. And for sure, this number, it's 100% easier than before. Now, how to do the division? You see right away, I cannot divide 1 by 19. So I'm going to go to 17. 17, can I divide by 19? For sure, no. That means I don't have a choice. I have to go to that large number, which is the 178. So this 178, if I try to divide it by 19, I have to think about which number I need to use to have the good result. So let's say if I am trying 9, and maybe I'm going to change it. 9 times 9 equal 81. I have 8. 9 times 1 equal 9. And 8 is going to be 17. So that means I can subtract really, since this number is small. And you see the 9 here is the greatest number. I cannot use 10 for sure. So I do the subtraction. So here it's going to be 7. 7 is less than 19. Excellent. Now I ask the 6 to come down. So I will have 76 divided by 19. Again, I need to try a number that it can fit here. So I see here 7. 7 times 1 is 7, but 7 times 9 is 63. So it's not going to work. If I go maybe 5. 5 times 9, 45. And 5, no, it's not going to work. So I need to go a little bit less, maybe 4. 4 times 9 equal 36. And I have 3. 4 times 1 equal 4, and 3 equal 7. And this is a perfect number. So that means I don't have any remainder. That means the 94 here is the solution. And this is the right answer. And you see here, we didn't use a calculator, or we did. We moved the decimal point. But the most important, whatever I do it for the first one, I have to do it with the second one. So I multiply both by the same number, if it's 10 or 100 or 1,000. To avoid any mistake. And you see right away that the result here, it doesn't have any remainder. That means it doesn't have any decimal, so I can finalize my division with this way. I hope you understood this question. Thank you.